It's about love and friendship. This is your second film with director Whit Stillman. I love his work. This is a very funny movie.
It is.
Congratulations. In the first film, it's interesting that you did with him. You didn't. It was not required for this movie, where a British accent was necessary.
Yeah.
But in the first film that you did with him, I think it was Last Days of Disco.
That's right, yeah.
You needed an American accent.
I did, and it was the first time I'd ever had to do one, ever.
Is it hard to do an American accent? I know Americans butcher an English accent. I know we do.
I've seen you do it.
I've never done
There we
one.
go. There's always the arm comes in.
I'd like 2 sausages, if you will.
He's holding an invisible chimney brush.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that is.
I'll sweep your chimney, I will.
This is why I'm banned from ever performing outside of the studio in any capacity. But is it difficult? Because I remember that movie you had a very good American accent.
Well, it was a very specific, it was Whit's accent, basically, and I had only spent maybe 4 days in America, and 2 of them were in Disneyland, and that was absolutely no use at all. And I was only 9, so I wasn't paying attention. So I turned up there, and it was a very low-budget movie, and they didn't have a voice coach on every day. And so I sort of thought, how am I going to pull this off? So I didn't know anyone in New York. I sat in the hotel room, sort of watching a bit of television, and mainly on television at that time, it seemed like there was a lot of commercials for medical things, you know, where people would say, have you been having trouble with transvaginal mesh, and things like that. That was sort of the only thing I was hearing people saying, which, I'm still baffled about hell that is, and hope I never find out.
No, I don't want to explain it.
It doesn't sound good. Anyway, are you having problems with that? So I would sort of listen to that, and then I would go in the yellow pages and find, you know, a lawyer's office and call up, and I'd be saying, I'm having problems with transvaginal mesh, you know, and do a whole thing like a small claims bonus. And I thought if I didn't do a good job, they'd say, well, you're obviously an English person taking the piss, hang up on me. Or if they got into a whole conversation about the thing, then I'd passed. Is that weird?
No, not at all. I think the sending pictures of your ex naked, that's weird. I'll stick by that. But no, I don't think that's weird, because you were doing whatever you could to get practice using the accent.
See if I'd get busted, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.